Welcome from MSSC. Today's quick look will be focusing on using the internal and external encoder settings on our newly redesigned SmartJet Blue printer. Let's get started. On the home screen of your SmartJet Blue, find the option titled Settings, then hit Return to proceed. Once you're in the Settings menu, locate and highlight System Settings. Press Return to access these settings. Encoder is now at the top of the list. Please highlight and hit Return. In this menu, you'll discover options to fine-tune the encoder settings. Highlight Encoder and press Return, then specify whether you want to utilize the internal encoder of your SmartJet Blue. Or, alternatively, select External if you plan to integrate an external encoder into your setup. To demonstrate adding an external encoder, I've selected the External option. Now, let's return to the main menu by pressing the Escape key several times. Now, I'll select Operations from the menu and press Return to enter the Operations interface. It's worth noting that my intention in accessing this mode is to showcase a key indicator that becomes active in the interface when the printer is running. To showcase the capabilities of an external encoder, I'm integrating MSSC's part number 80865 into the redesigned SmartJet Blue. This encoder is equipped with a DB15 connection, ensuring seamless compatibility with the SmartJet Blue printer and other models utilizing the DB15 connector. It's a plug-and-play unit, simplifying the installation process. After completing the connection of the external encoder, I will return to the keyboard and hit Enter with Start highlighted. This is the indicator. As I rotate the encoder wheel, it will send signals to the printer. As long as the printer remains in this operation mode, you'll observe increases and decreases on the interface based on the signals received from the encoder. Now, I'm back in the encoder menu we saw earlier. This is where I will demonstrate how to use the SmartJet Blue's internal encoder and how to adjust its speed. Highlight the Speed menu option. Without pressing Return after it's highlighted, use the numbers at the top of the keyboard to enter your desired feet per minute. Then, click Return to accept. Please note, the unit may be in feet or meters depending on your advanced settings selection in the Common category, specifically under the topic of unit. After demonstrating several examples, I returned to Operations and clicked Start. Here, we'll observe my last entry into the speed field, and since we're using the internal sensor, that number will remain constant, reflecting the entry made into that field. That's another MSSC Quick Tech. Happy printing, from MSSC.